homosexuality, this is not an Israelite's rep. You still enslaved. Yep. All you did was emancipate from one motherfucking form to another. That's all you did. So, what was you reading?
I had something.
Yeah, because that train was drowning out a lot of stuff y'all was reading.
Okay. I'm gonna start at 2 Esdras 15, all right, and 14. Woe to the world, them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, with swords in their hands. And these are days to come. Hey, but like the brother just said, man, our people don't believe it.
I got you.
When you read that, when you read Ezekiel 12 and 20, it says, what is that proverb in Egypt? I mean, what is that proverb that they have say that the day, every vision faileth, and the day cometh not? I mean, our people, oh man, they've been saying the day of the Lord coming since my grandma was a little baby.
But guess what? And they right. Because, you know, the men that had that, I mean, going all the way back to Abba Bivens. I mean, if you go back to Abba Bivens now, this truth has been around since the mid-60s, mid to late 60s, okay? So, to a person that was, let's say they was in their 20s, in the 60s.
Like 70 now.
They're in their 70s or 80s right now, okay? So, you know, to them, man, I've been hearing that shit forever.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. But now, look at the array of things that you got going on now.
Yeah.
Okay? You've got Russia and the US squaring off. You got Russia put nuclear weapons in Venezuela.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers ain't understanding this.
That's the south border of South America.
Hey,
If I could time travel back into the 60s when y'all was 20, talking to y'all old fucks, all right, that say that, if I could travel back in time to the 60s and tell them, hey, they gonna come up with something that a missile can fly from Russia to America, they ain't gonna believe it. Hey man, they gonna come up with an IFRD chip, RFID chip that you put in your hand the size of a grain of rice. Man, no, man. Hey man, they had AI in the 60s.
Look. Here's how fucked up this is. And we're gonna get back to the scriptures.
Okay.
I'm in the credit exchange, I'll say about a year, maybe 2 years ago. Let's say me and the young guy was speaking. We going through the Illuminati breakdown, this, that, and other, blah, 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 blah. A man in his 80s want to start threatening me with pistols and all kinds of shit because we don't know what the fuck we talking about.
What?
Seriously. And here's what is crazy at. The conversation was never directed at him.
He had shit to do with the conversation.
The conversation, but because of the fact that a common conversation among us now, like you said, would be uncommon to him.
Yeah.
He wasn't in that loop. And the little Masonic 33 and a third degree motherfucking peon ranking that he got at the local lodge that makes him think that he's a big shot when all he is a big wad, because that's all he is. He'd have been bamboozled and bullshitted to the point where he think he's something when he's nothing. And this is all it is. And the thing that kills me, I walk through the airport and I see these motherfuckers, gray hair like me, still wonder where they Q-Dog shit, they Kappa shit,
God.
they Alpha shit. I'm like, so the height of your Greekness was when you was in college pledging this shit. Oh, so now you gotta walk. You ain't got enough juice because I remember a song back in the 80s, the 90s that said real bad boys moved in silence.
Ooh.
But you want to flag that you somebody with this Greek shit on, where the Rothschild that I had in my chair, didn't want nobody know who he was.
Yep.
Nobody. But he was pompous as a fuck. And I claimed it
God, no.
fast. Got me a Rothschild. Yahweh Ratazah. That's it. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get no big one, but the Lord sent me one. No personal. You had to wait on him. I'm gonna give you him. Huh?
You seen him in the airport?
Mark Anthony Rothschild.
I got a scripture.
Mark Allen Rothschild.
This is Matthew, because he said the nation is gonna fight with sword against sword, man.
That's right.
People's gonna fight sword against sword. This is Matthew 24:3.
And it's basically Edomite against Edomite. All you're looking at is one set of Edomites fighting against. Hey, two sets of lower grade Edomites. Because it ain't the Amalekites. It ain't the motherfucking banging Jewish families. It's going to be Russia and America squaring off, and that's Edomite against Edomite. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. I got you.
Okay, this is Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, "Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" Hey, 'cause right now we're living in a time, man, where when we first believed that the Most High was going to come, is nearer than when we first believed, man. The time of his coming is right around the corner, man. You already got things like this government shutdown showing you what's to come. It's like the kickoff of a football game. Right now, the ball is in the air, and it's waiting to be received by the runners for the games to be started, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
All the ceremony has been done, like you said. You got motherfuckers trying to figure out the second round. Ain't no second round, motherfucker. Ain't China, you don't get a shot.
No overtime.
Ain't no overtime.
No overtime.
You done ran all the time. You can't go further than the bounce has already been set by your first round shot.
That's
Go ahead,
right.
read.
Hey, Khan, it says Matthew 24:4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, "Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars," which has been going on, man, for a very long time. And, you know, it's already been Cold Wars, you know.
That's
Okay,
rumors of war.
well, you want to know what though? See, here's the thing. When you read that scripture and they talk about wars and rumors of wars, yeah. But you see, the difference now is
It's finna happen.
No, it ain't the fact. See, there's been a lot of wars going on, but now you got instantaneous televised ability to see this shit, and this is what it's getting ready to boil down to. Like I said, you got satellites that tells all the positioning of the chess moves. Okay,
Yep.
Whereas you know when the Cuban Missile Crisis occurred, the way it jumped off, it was like people was finding out after the fact, and everybody was scrambling trying to get ahead of it.
Castro?
Yeah, Castro. Everybody was scrambling trying to get ahead of it. When them two bombers flew over here from Russia and landed in Venezuela, as they was flying, motherfuckers knew they was coming in. That's the rumor right there. Because you know as it's happening, okay? You motherfuckers are getting ready to get caught in a catch-22 that when it dropped and you want to try to get out of the jam, you too far in the jam. You too far in the jam. The time of seek him while he shall be found. The time to get out the jam is now if you're an elect. The time to get out of that jam now is if you're elect. And this is for brothers just wavering and doing this and that. Like I said, I'm not begging nobody. Okay? You better get your mind right. Okay? Because like I said, everybody say, Lord, Lord, ain't gonna be saved. Go ahead, Al.
Seek the Lord, he may be found. That's Isaiah 55 and I don't know exactly. Oh, here it is. Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
So you about to call on him when you can interact with the man, get the answers. You see, you got to get yourself rooted and grounded, and you got to get yourself rooted and grounded so that when this shit hit the fan, and whether or not the Lord spares you of it or put you in a concentration camp, you got scriptures and things that you can meditate and rely on and know that you ain't gonna get shaken off of that. Okay? that you're not going to be shaken off of that.
Hey, one of
And you got to prove he already knows what you're gonna do. You got to prove to yourself what you're gonna do. Okay. What Adonis Creed said at the end of what did Adonis Creed say at the end of the first Rocky? He said, "Don't stop it." He said, "Why not? I got to prove it."
Oh, you talking about before he
went out there and at least knocked him down.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna stop this fight. I should have stopped your dad's fight.
Yeah, I should've.
And he told him,
Mickey,
no.
Mickey said that, right?
No. Rocky was saying that when he said he should have stopped the fight.
When Apollo
got
the Russian,
Apollo.
okay.
Right. But this is what he was saying at the end of that movie, and I'm only using that as an analogy because he said he had to prove it. He wanted to prove that he was this man's son.
Yeah.
You got to prove that he's Creed. He's got the heart of a Creed. You got to prove that you're a real warrior for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. You got to prove it. Okay? Are you going to have you stood in the cold? Have you did these things? Have you fasted and prayed? Have you had demons fuck with you? And you had to get counsel and all these other kinds of things to figure out how to get this motherfucker off you.
In that movie 300, hey, before the youngins, hey, when you watch 300, man, before the youngins actually went to battle, all right, before when they were lining up, he said, man, these men never did battle before. And then the general was like, dude, they're no younger than us when we first did war. Hey, before the shields crashed each other, man, from the opposing sides, he said, earn these shields, boys. You know, earn these shields, man. Hey, do good in battle. You know, get your uniform dirty. You know, that's what Pop's saying. I got another one for you.
Go ahead,
This is Ciroc 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.